Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mr. O here with my friend Archie, and today we're going to cook some ricotta pancakes. Wow. So we're going to follow our directions here that I've got. So our first direction is to separate 2 eggs. So I've actually already separated 2 eggs. We have our egg whites here. You can hold that for us, Archie. Hold the egg whites. And we have our egg yolks here as well. So we'll just read our directions. So first we need to mix the egg yolks with 1 cup of flour. So you want to mix these egg yolks into that flour, thanks Archie?
That?
Yes please. That's what the recipe says. Mix egg yolks with 1 cup of flour. So you can even get your spoon in there and get that last little bit.
Oh.
Good work. Want me to hold it? What are you doing? Good work, Archie. Look at this teamwork. Good work. Okay, so to mix those yolks through the flour.
It's very funny.
It's a bit funny, does it? Let's start mixing. While you're mixing, I'll read on to the next step. Okay, then we need to mix 1 cup of ricotta in with the flour and the egg yolks. So I've got 1 cup of ricotta here.
Put it in.
Do you want to use your spoon to get that out, Archie? Work.
Yeah. So yuck.
It's a funny texture, isn't it, this ricotta? This is smooth ricotta, this stuff, but you could also use full fat ricotta that would probably be a little bit nicer, but today we're just going to use this smooth ricotta, because it's what we've got on hand.
Mix it through.
Now if you can keep mixing that, that'd be great. Being careful not to spill too much out of the bowl. Good work, Archie. Doing really well. Then the next step is...
Feels funny.
Feels funny? You're going really well. Going well. You're doing a good job. We probably should have got a bigger bowl, but it's okay. Then the next step is to mix in half a teaspoon, which I've prepared earlier, half a teaspoon of baking powder. Which will, do you want to pop that in, Archie?
Pop it all in.
Pop it all in, please. Thank you.
About break the bowl.
Good work.
Now mix it through.
So mixing through very carefully, so very slowly. We need to mix it very slowly. Good work.
I see some people hold the bowls when they're mixing.
Do you want me to hold it while you
It
mix?
does make it easier, doesn't it?
Hold it there.
I'll
Good
be
work.
So I can be your
Good
sous
work.
chef.
Good work. I can be the apprentice, you can be the chef.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, and next step is mix in 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. So I've got 1.5 tablespoons of sugar here, prepared earlier. That can go into the mix too, please, Archie.
All in.
All in.
That's salt.
And you can see how the
Sugar.
mix is just starting to go a bit of a yellow colour at this stage. So a bit of a yellow colour, you think, Archie?
Yes.
That's probably from the egg yolks. Thank you.
It looks funny.
Okay, and then we're moving on. So giving that a good mix. Good work, Archie. You're doing really well here. So we're also adding some vanilla extract. So it's half a teaspoon.
I'll do that.
Okay, sure. So we'll just go together. So we'll just do a little, half a teaspoon, about that much. Perfect. Good
Now
work.
mix it through.
Keep mixing through, please, Archie.
It actually looks
And
funny.
try and get the stuff off the side here too. See that stuff off the side? Perfect. Very well. Okay. So now that mix just needs a bit of milk in it now. So it says 3/4 of a cup of milk, but maybe just put half in at a time. Put half in first.
Oh, it gets more over
That's
me.
alright, yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll start with half and see how that goes.
But it's milk only.
It's only milk.
Now mix it through.
Keep mixing through, please. How do you know? You made this before.
No. I saw my mum and dad do it.
Okay. You do a lot of cooking at home with mum and dad?
No, only I make popcorn.
Okay. Popcorn. Yum. So I think maybe a little bit more milk there. Do you want me to add the milk while you keep mixing?
No.
Okay. You can... So I think that'll be enough. We'll try that. Good work, Archie. Okay, nearly there. Do you want to hold it up just to the camera so that people can see what it looks like? Perfect. Making sure that's
It
all
looks all
mixed.
gooey and yucky.
All mixed through nicely. Done. Okay. So now we can set this mixture aside. And what the next step says
Can I do
is
this?
we need to whisk these egg whites. So they just need to keep whisking. Yep. Keep whisking. And if you're whisking a figure eight like this, you do that like figure eight, then it makes a nice sound then too. That's it. Good work,
My
Archie.
hand's starting to get tired.
So you can use the other hand and get tired, and you can see how these egg whites are starting to get really fluffy.
Cooking's a tough job.
Really fluffy. Do you want me to have a shift? Have a quick
Yes.
go?
Shift.
One.
See there?
Technique. Have a great snack.
And this is probably nearly getting to the right stage now. See, it's quite fluffy. So we want to get to the so we want to get these to the stage where we can turn this upside down and the egg whites won't come out. I reckon that's pretty close. So let's see, we're a little bit further. Slide down the bowl a little bit more.
Look at all that powder.
So this is the soft peaks. And look at that, we can pretty much put upside down, it's right. So now what we need to do is add the flour mix into the egg white mix, please, Archie. So all this needs to go into here, thanks.
About the spoon.
You can use the spoon to do it. So it might take, yeah, perfect. So slowly do it. And then this is the step where we can get our hands into it. And we can use our hands to massage it.
Cool.
Massage it all in. So we'll get that last little bit.
Can I take the gloves off? It's starting to look like peeling.
Oh, but you're going to be touching it.
Well, after you touch it here, then you can take your gloves off and wash your hands. So this is the last step. Okay? So do you want to get your hands in there and give it a good mix around? So nice and slow. So nice and slow like this. Nice and slow. We don't want to do it too fast because we're folding. Folding. You see that? We're folding it through.
It's just good.
Right. Lovely. We're folding.
Mister, you think you feel funny?
Oh, it feels great, doesn't it? Okay, so that's good. That's all.
Guys? All right,
Thanks,
good
guys.
stuff.
Thank you.
That is good stuff.
Okay, last couple.
Yum, yum.
Put your hand on that oil.
Compliments to the chef. Yep.
Thank you. Right, job done.
Now put them
So
on the
push.
plate.
Yes, have you put those up on the plate now?
I didn't actually think.
You got enough plate? Yeah?
Put them on.
Or do we need an extra plate? Should be right.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, they're hot, are they? They'll do it quickly. I'm going to bring some of the plates now. Just fill it up.
About those.
Yeah, we'll fit them in there. Restaurant. Good work, Archie. Good work. Okay, now you put the cheese on.
Change.
Cheese. Cheese. Poor Nick can't have any of these, can he? Do you know what it means when you're gluten free, Archie?
You can't eat the this and stuff.
Can't eat that. Can't eat flour.
I'm done.
You done? So now I just need to put the. Oh, is there one up the back there? Yep. Good work. Now put them.